Okay, now I'm live. This world is in great trouble. I am on Twitter and YouTube. For those on Twitter, go to my YouTube page, Cherry Heart 3. I have a list of topics. Everything is not going to be straight because I've got two things going and it's kind of leaning. But anyway, my last video was about, I was listing a topic, and I had a couple of people get on, a couple guys, and they made provocative statements. Now, it twisted my mind for a minute, and I kept saying prerogative, and I said, no, it's provocative. Okay, I would appreciate if I don't get provocative statements. But I'm thinking about the world is in trouble. These are the end times. And every time I turn on the news, it's this going, that going, killings, fighting, and I see a lot of preachers, they post videos and they preach whatever, but they're not really reaching out to Jesus came in contact with those who were not saints. They were like publicans and sinners, because they're the ones who are needed. A lot of people do know about God, but they may not know the pureness of God. And these preachers, they're preaching behind the pulpit, and they have their collars on, and they're going from this state to that state, and they're preaching to the ones who already know about God. But every time you see people laying, you turn on the television, I don't even watch it, but then, I see some of this stuff on YouTube. They're laid out in the street, killings, and they're young. And I'm seeing grown men, a grown policeman, grab these young boys like they're still frail. They're small, like 16, 17 years old, and slamming them down and putting all their 200-pound weights on them, choking them and things like that. And I said, they only showing, of color, but I know there's a lot of races that, that they're doing this. But these children or kids belong to someone else. That's somebody else's son and daughter. We all have been rebellious. You have rebellious teenagers, the parents get upset with them. But you get these people that's not even related and don't even know you. And sometimes another cop will call another cop when the other cop knows nothing about anything, and just go in and arrest them and don't even know the situation. But see, it's programming the mind. And this is what we need to be doing. All people, all of all colors, is to pray that God help these people, these teenagers or people who what we call bad people. None of us like it. We don't even like when our own family member or another man or woman don't like their son and daughter doing this and that. But they don't get the beatings from the parents. They get the beatings from people not related. And soon they cast their eyes on something, you picking them up. I've seen a skinny female get picked up by a 200-some-pound policeman and body slam. Really? Like you can't handle her? You have to put all your weight on them like that, and you upset and you take it out on them, and y'all bust them all in the face and things like that. I'm tired of seeing stuff like that. And I the people that I know, they go, they'll lay down their life. I remember, and this is just like a long time ago, when I saw the video of when they did this riot, and they were beating up people who black people were beating up other people who wasn't black. But then you get an old man that is black and lay his body over the other race and say, you have to kill me. This is what's in our heart. There are good people out there, and we as a people of the whole, I don't know why this hate thing is going, and like me, like where I come from, people go about their business. We don't have animosity against any color. But then you go and then they're like hating on you, and you're like, all I just want to do is live. Can I just live? and be happy like you? Pray. And I don't want people to say, oh, they understand they praise, and it's always praying with the church. And you don't have to be even in a building church. I'm saying you should be sick of looking at all these tragic and killings and things like that, and then you're afraid of going down the street because you might run into this or this gang. There's all colors of gangs, and this world is dangerous. God said it will be. But this is what we need to do. We need to, especially the preachers, they're the ones who people look up to, and they're the ones that need to be in that street. They should be praying if they're that afraid. Jesus is around all kinds of people. We need to pray that these people that are hating on other people because of their color and race, Lord, that you do something. God only does what you ask him to do. Does he see everything? Yes, he does. But he's relying on you to speak up. All those people who were healed, they came to Jesus. They spoke up. They said, heal me, or oh Lord, that I can see, or heal my vexed daughter or my vexed son. He came to do that. But this is a world, I'm so sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of looking at these young teenagers blacks getting spit in the face, and they're going to school, they're doing this, they're doing that, they're trying to make a life. They're trying to do better. But when you do this, of course they're going to have an animosity. Of course they're going to say, get off of me and run. Get off of me, cops, because they feel that they're targeted, and they are. And this is what we need to do. Black people, white people, whatever we are, people of God need to come together to stop the hate. We're not trying to hate on anybody. Can we just live like you? We're here. Whatever happened, I don't know anything about the 1800s or whatever, but this hating just because you're a different color, come on. There's a lot of pretty women that's all different colors. There's a lot of handsome men that's all different colors. Let's stop this, and we need to get together. And I just pray that God put love in everybody's heart for humankind. I'm talking, I can't see the people looking at me, but I don't hate them because there's nobody to hate, All I'm asking is for us to come together. And these preachers, pray then. Pray for your own, pray for all races. There's people over in the Middle East getting stumped, it's just violence everywhere. And it is promised that it was going to happen. It happened before in the Noah's day. It's going to happen now. But we still can pray for protection, because the Holy Ghost wasn't given then. His power was God's power. But now that we have access to the Holy Ghost, then we need to pray. We can pray from a distance. Anyway, all those on Twitter, go to Cherry Heart 3 and on my YouTube page. So that is all I need to say. I just wanted to correct. Sometimes when I talk too fast, or I'm thinking, I say words, I know how to say them, but they come out wrong. And but anyway, last time I said prerogative, it should have been provocative. So take care. Ooh.